Hi, I'm Frank and I'm here to introduce you to the new Oricom Secure 310 digital baby monitor. We've recently done a whole heap of testing and evaluation of all of the baby monitors we could get our hands on in the market. This particular baby monitor fit in the sub $100 category for the price points, and we've compared, to be fair, all the different brands and models around at that sub $100 price point. And we've done a lot of testing, not only of the product themselves but also the warranty and service support and backup that you receive from the manufacturer. So from a product point of view, we evaluated them by looking at all sorts of criteria, obviously all the individual features and benefits, but the highest priority was quality of audio, ease of use, and the distance that you could get both indoors and outdoors. When we tested indoors, we tested with numerous numbers of walls, internal walls, to simulate being in a house, and we also tested battery life, real battery life, in-use battery life. So it's one thing for the quoted battery life to be put all over the box, but what the real battery life is what counts under real use. And the same goes with distance and really a lot of the ratings that the manufacturers put on there. But Oricom have come up with the best sub $100 digital baby monitor, audio monitor. This is what they call a value baby monitor. I've just literally pulled it out of the box. When you open the item, each of the three parts here are all wrapped in tissue paper to make sure they get to you safely. You've got your power cords, and the battery's already installed. You've just got a tab that you need to pull to activate the batteries. It is important that you charge the batteries for 16 hours to set them up for giving you the maximum battery life. A lot of people don't do that and take that seriously, but it definitely does make a difference. So if you do choose an Oricom baby monitor, please follow the instructions and charge them for 16 hours before using them. In saying that, I haven't done that with this one that we're demonstrating to you now. It's just been put on charge. You also get a user manual, information for how to contact their customer service if there is a problem or you need advice. When we tested Oricom's customer service, it was outstanding. We rang as an end user, a consumer, and they tried to talk us through the fault and did some diagnosis over the phone, and then in the end, based on the information we'd given them, offered to replace the unit. So we certainly can't complain about the level of customer service. When we did that with the competitors' products and the other ones out there in the market, they certainly weren't anywhere near that easy to do business with. And certainly getting support was a problem with a lot of them. Getting them on email or getting a response out of them in some cases took 3 to 4 days before they responded to give you, an answer that basically said, give us more information. The beauty of this particular model compared to the others in the market was the quality of sound was outstanding. The audio quality is brilliant. They call it high-def sound technology, and I have to say the quality of audio is brilliant. Also, the usable distance indoors. We tested it outside. Oricom say up to 300 metres in ideal conditions. Well, I can tell you that at the back of this building we have a tower that is about 80 metres high and carries mains power lines. They're not your normal power poles, and they do give off a lot of electro interference. Still, I was able to get 310 metres right under that. So we certainly couldn't complain about the distance, and that was with reasonable quality. Other brands didn't come anywhere near that. Oricom state 300, so to get more than the distance that they quote was great. That was with a fully charged set of batteries, I might add, which is how we tested all of them. The other big feature that they've got is parent talkback in a sub $100 category. That was not a feature that everyone offered. So that means that you're able to talk back to the child. Certainly if your child, or as your child gets older, you'll be able to respond to them. The other thing was it has a night light. I'll actually just unplug the charger and plug the nursery unit in. This is the unit that goes in the nursery. It's very easy to use. You have a power button. You just simply press here, which turns it on. It's now looking for a link. The link light is flashing. I'll turn the parent unit on. It's nice, small, compact and easy to use. And because this is its first time talking to each other, it takes a few seconds. Oh, it just linked, so I'm getting a bit of feedback because they're so close. So I've just muted it. It has a mute feature. You can see the red light showing that the mute is on. Green light shows there is a link. And you'll notice as I speak, the light's here showing the volume. So that's been sent from the nursery unit to basically let off a little alarm to say there's noise going, even though I've got it on mute. That's why it beeps. If you want to do some parent talkback, it's a case of simply pressing the talk button on the side and talking into it. Because I've got it all muted, that won't happen right now. The beauty of this with the night light feature, it's very easy to use. There's a picture of a light bulb there on this button. You just press that, and it's a bit hard to see in all the lighting we've got, but there's a very bright LED night light. They call it a soft night light because it's the way it's got the bulb feature, I guess. It softens the light so it's not a sharp blinding light. And it's easy to turn off by merely pressing it, and you'll see it dulls and goes out. So it's not a sudden change in lights. I won't wake baby up by putting it on or off. This unit is fairly light. It's certainly easy to carry around. With the quality of sound, the battery life is about 20 hours according to Oricom. I got 19 and a half. So taking into account that I was using it over long distances, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. It gives you a battery warning indicator as well, so you don't all of a sudden get caught with low batteries. It will give you a warning so you know to return it back to its base and charge the batteries again. So taking all of those features into account, the Oricom Secure 310 wins our vote for the sub $100 price point. From a quality build point of view, it is fantastic as well. I highly recommend the Oricom Secure 310 from all of those features, but particularly the fact that you have guaranteed privacy and security because of their DECT technology. There's over 120 different channels that it uses, so that you cannot have a situation where your neighbour is listening into your conversations or listening to your child or what's going on in the nursery. So there you have it, the Oricom Secure 310, highly recommended, and we certainly weren't able to find a better baby monitor on the market at that price point overall.